Mhm. Hey, Pretty, good afternoon. I hope you are doing
Hi,
good.
hi, Shan. Yes, I'm doing well.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time. And here we are discussing success story of Prathmesh. So just to give my audience little background about him. So he is from Mumbai, and he joined Hello Fitness community in in the month of March 2020, and since then he's achieving really some good and inspirational result. He is an inspiration for me also, so let's hear it right from him. So what your journey so far? And I mean, I still remember when you joined Hello Fitness, you were having some knee issues. You just got operated, and not just, yeah, but there was some knee issue because of ACL surgery. And from there, from 200-meter to 300-meter of easy walk jog, now you are here. So far, I mean, some of your major achievement that I would like to share is 10 kilometer in 50 minutes, which is a milestone for many. Okay, and which is something really big in running community, and 100-kilometer cycling. And this is not the end. You are achieving this comfortably. Now this is your benchmark.
Yeah,
Okay, if
yeah.
I'm not wrong.
I think, Ishan, the important bit here is that, more than where I've reached, I think where I started. And I think that is more important for me personally. When I started working with you, started learning from you, at that time, I didn't run. I couldn't even imagine running because that was something that I've never done in my life before. 100 meters तो 100 meters भी ज़्यादा होता था पहले. 100 meters was like, oh my God, I used to be out of breath, heavily sweating and like completely out of heartbeat was all over the place. That is where it started. And,
Yes.
like you correctly mentioned, I did have my, ACL reconstruction surgery, and that takes about a year to recover from. And because of weakened muscles, it usually causes, a little bit of pain while running.
Yeah, yeah, there was some signal issue. Now you're back. Now you're back.
Am I back?
You
Okay.
can you can continue.
So because of that, and plus my weight was also higher than I know what it used to be. I was 77 kgs, and that weight and lack of activity and absolutely no running experience at all was a very difficult place to start from for me. I still remember when we started doing it on Zoom, building the foundation little by little. It just used to tire me out so much. 10 minutes in, and I was like, oh my God, this is too tough. I can't do
Right,
this.
right.
And that's where it began. And like you said, now running 10K, cycling, for 100 kilometers plus, that is not as difficult anymore because the process has been, such a powerful process for me.
Yeah, right, right, right. So even I would like to share your first plan that I've made for you. So you will find it very interesting. So where we started and now where you are right now. And so now you can see my screen, I guess, huh?
Hmm.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's your first plan that I have made for you. Just we were training 3 to 4 days a week, and on Friday you had 1 minute jog, 1 minute walk into 10. Saturday you have 20 minutes of just walk, and Sunday you have 3 kilometer easy jog, irrespective of pace. That's your first plan that I made for you in the month of March. So from
Absolutely crazy.
yeah,
Yeah.
from here, and let me share you just share with my audience your current plan. So just hold on. I'll just stop sharing and
Yeah. Uh,
yeah. So that's your current plan that I have, for this week that I have made for you, and from 3 kilometers to 16 kilometer easy long run. So that's your current fitness, and even this you are starting after a break. So that's where you are right now.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think the interesting bit has also been the number of breaks in between that have come. And from there to seeing the Thursday workout, for example, which is kilometer reps into six. I couldn't even imagine doing, kilometer repetitions. That
Yes,
used to be
yes.
my entire, workout at that point of time.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I think it is. We've come a long way since when we started.
Absolutely, absolutely. And even let me share some results. If I'll just share my screen again.
Yeah,
So I'll just, I hope you can see it.
yeah, I can see it now.
Perfect, perfect. So this you have achieved 10K in 50 minutes,
Yeah,
right? So yeah, and this is your 100-kilometer ride that you have done. And
absolutely. I think these were
yeah,
two phenomenal times. 100
yes,
kilometers,
exactly.
10 kilometers. 100 kilometers and 10 kilometers, even though the distance is different, it felt the same. The challenge level of it
Yeah, yeah,
felt the
yeah,
same.
yeah. Exactly, exactly, exactly. So from there to here. So I mean, what you have, I would like to just hear from your perspective,
Hmm.
what you have felt like made you achieve all this. So from zero, almost zero, no running to 10 kilometers, covering a distance, and then obviously achieving some timing in that. Like
Yeah.
that's how we did it. So
I think
what's
after the initial, hump of, I think, couple of weeks, then I started realizing that my energy levels had started going up. Pehle, you wake up in the morning and by night, you're completely gone. Even after a regular work day. But once, I became a little bit consistent with, not missing my workouts and, following through with the plan, my energy levels are much higher than usual throughout the day. So
right?
I do remember, I think the first Sunday that I did 10K, it took me an entire day to recover. And now I can run 10K and my day goes on like, nothing has even happened in that
Exactly,
in that morning.
exactly. So this you are doing with along with your work life and family life, right?
Absolutely. There is no, compromise on that at all. There is no compromise on work or with family. You just have to do a little bit of planning better, so that, the previous day you make sure, that you're sleeping at the right time so that you wake up at the right time and then your day, continues. But I think it becomes a habit after a while. You don't have to think about it a lot,
Right,
especially when you have the plan that comes in. You just need to see and figure out, what you need to do. It's not very complicated as well.
right, right, right. So this is the structured planning that you are saying helped you.
Absolutely, absolutely. The structured plan, the consistency with in the beginning, I remember I had to send in the workout, every day that I did because I was not used to waking up early in the morning. I didn't even like I my day used to start at like 8:30, 9 o'clock before.
Before
I used to
that.
wake up, just brush, have a bath, and like go for work, not worry
Right,
about anything.
right,
And then
right,
you
right.
start waking up at 6:30, and then you start planning your day a little bit better.
Yeah,
So it takes some time to get used to it, but I think that way, your accountability bit was working very well for me.
yeah.
I look forward to completing my workout and sending it to you so that I know that I've done it.
Perfect, perfect. And along with that, your eating habits also get in line with your
Absolutely,
habits
absolutely. I
also.
think I realized it better, because when I started asking those questions that what should I do, I think that is when real change also happens. You know, बताने वाले तो सभी होते हैं.
Yeah,
Everybody wants to give you advice and tell you, this is the right thing to do, not the right thing to do. But till the time I didn't start implementing it and started realizing that this is what I need to change and then clarify my doubts with you,
yeah.
that worked really well.
And it took some time also. It is not like just overnight thing. It's not
Of course,
overnight
yeah,
process. First you started your workouts with me, and then obviously figuring out first staying committed to what is there in your workout, and eventually your eating habits got in line with our workouts what we are doing, right? And eventually these are some cool results that we are seeing, right?
yeah, absolutely.
Perfect,
That's
perfect,
right.
perfect.
Yeah, I think that bit definitely helped. Otherwise, वो होता है ना time से पहले people start asking about those things. What shoes should I wear? Do I need to have those energy bars or should I have protein? I don't know, whatever that comes to your mind. But
Mm,
without realizing that it is a step by step process. It doesn't happen in one day. It takes time to reach that place where all of it starts being effective.
Yeah,
तो पहले तो phone के साथ ही भागना होता है, you get used to running with the phone, and then you reach that place where you're running much longer distances is when you start realizing the value of that, specialized equipment, so to say.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Otherwise, people I think focus it on the other way around. Pehle, first you buy those shoes, first you buy, buy
Yeah.
digital watches and stuff, without focusing on what the activity is. It's running, it's cycling,
Yeah,
it's being consistent with that.
yeah, exactly. First, you have to start with that, excel in that, then you need all these things, gadgets
Absolutely.
or whatever is there.
Yeah.
Right, right, right.
They have never really improved my running. Let
Yeah,
me tell you that.
exactly.
Like,
So there's just the just केवल 19-20 का फर्क पड़ेगा उससे. So
absolutely. Yeah.
I mean you have to put in real efforts, real sweat, discipline, and everything is there. And
Yeah.
waking up, going daily for your workouts, whatever is there is that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that is more important. And then
That is
then
important.
yeah, eventually these things play a role. What kit you are wearing and what shoes you are wearing. So things like that. Yeah,
Absolutely. I
perfect.
think that way, your guidance was pretty, spot on with, what you need to focus on right now. First start
Mm,
building the mileage, start building, the distances, get used to the workout duration and time. It was a very step by step process.
mm,
So the guidance was, perfect. And now that I think about it, it's going to be almost 2 years now.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
2022 January. In March, it will be 2 years, but the time is just gone
absolutely.
by.
Yes,
know,
yes, yes.
and the progress has come. There is no doubt about it. That the results have come, the progress has come. My entire life has shifted. It is not just that I started only running. It has caused so much of change in so many different habits: sleeping, eating, waking up, energy levels, running, cycling, whatever you say. All
Mm,
of it is positively impacted.
yeah, right, right, right. And even during this journey, you have, I mean, there was a COVID also that happened to you, and recently you just recovered from dengue, and still,
Dengue also.
still you are on. So that's
Yeah.
yeah,
Last I calculated, I lost 2 months in that. 1 month was COVID and 1 month was dengue. And dengue recovery took even longer than COVID recovery. But even with that, I think I'm back on track again.
absolutely,
Like you
absolutely.
said, the consistency matters. Gaps aate hain beech mein. There are
Yes,
gaps
yes,
in between,
yes.
but you have to, get over it and then, again go back to being consistent.
Yeah,
So it's a mental shift rather than I think the
exactly.
physical shift.
Exactly, exactly. So it's like the success graph will always be like, zigzag, but going up all the time. So
Up
it
all
would
the
it
time.
it
Yeah.
it will have some bumps, but overall, if you see the bigger picture, it will go up all the time. So that's how success
Yeah.
graph is. So yeah,
Absolutely.
right, 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 right. So one golden tip that you want to give to our audience in order to achieve these results, or in order to go next level in terms of running and fitness. So
I think there are, multiple things that I saw. I think some people like, really enjoy, charting their progress. Some people like the data behind it. Some people like clicking photographs for it. I think one tip would be that, find out what really interests you, how you can track your progress. Because for me, I love the data. I just love seeing the
yeah,
data,
you are the
in
techie
a
guy. I know that.
yeah, I don't know about tech, but I think it just makes it easy to visualize, how far you have come. And when
Yeah,
you see how far you have come, it becomes even more interesting that how do I, keep pushing the level higher.
right.
So just getting consistent so that you can get that data is the foundation of
Yes,
it, right?
yes,
So
yes,
be
yes.
consistent with whatever you have planned and it goes well, is what I've seen. With the right guidance, of course, with the right guidance and the right, person that you're working with, then you see the results.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Thank you so much, Patty, for joining me on this. And this is your success story so far. And obviously, you have much more to share. I know that. I mean, people, even you are my inspiration also. So the results that you have shown in this community in last 2 years, right? So in future, we'll cover your, story in detail, how you recovered from the COVID and you are back on track, how you recovered from
Yeah,
your this dengue, and now you are again back on track, right? So there's so much more,
absolutely.
yeah, so much more to learn from you, and even my audience will love it. All
Thank
the
you so
audience.
much, Ashant. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
your kind words. You are far too kind, but yes, I look forward to the journey ahead as well.
yeah. Thank you so much, Patty. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.